corner of 20th and Blake, live at Coors Field in Denver. Today, a matchup out of the National League West between the San Diego Padres and the Colorado Rockies. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. John Gray is on the mound for the Rockies in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, we're looking at a real solid starting pitcher right here. You take a look at that ERA, anywhere between 3.5 and 4. But I'll tell you what he does know how to do. He knows how to get people out, and he can minimize the damage. He knows how to control the running game. He does a lot of things right. And if he does all those things, expect a real solid performance in this one.
Breaks his bat as this one's popped up, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's just 1 for 6.
First pitch, 110.
Slider finds the zone for a strike. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Right fielder coming on. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the second baseman, Tucupita Marcano.
Now to the plate, here is Tucupita Marcano. First pitch on its way. These Rockies guys have got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of this series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Here it comes on 1-1. And he takes ball 2, and it's 2-1. A very comfortable afternoon for baseball. 61 degrees, our game time temperature. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he lays off here, ball 4, and he'll become the game's first base runner here with 1 away.
And that's the beauty of having a guy in the 2-hole like him. He's almost like another leadoff hitter, working a walk with just 1 out, and I think there's a good chance that he's going to be on the move at some point.
Now to bat, Fernando Tatis Jr. Here's the first pitch. Fly ball right down the line in left. Hilliard is in his tracks now as he makes the catch for out number 2. And in steps Manny Machado. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's a .333 hitter. He's also hit a couple of home runs against him. First delivery to him, and that misses, ball 1.
With that base running threat on first base, man, does that change the pitcher's whole mentality. This guy at the plate should assume nothing but heaters coming right at him.
One 1-0 pitch on the way. Skied into straightaway right. Daza gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. Padres leave 1. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Dinelson Lamet starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, if a slider is your thing, you found your guy here in Dinelson Lamet. Might have the best slider from the right side in all of baseball. It's a hard breaking ball. It breaks across and down. By the way, he throws 95 to 96 miles an hour to go along with it. If he has both the hard slider and that good fastball, they're going to have a difficult time scoring any runs off this guy.
Guys, these Padres, as they take the field this afternoon, they come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matty, this is the big one right here. They've split the first 2 games of this series. You want to steal one right here and be feeling good about yourself.
Yeah, Dero, I think one of the things you want to do, you get to the 3rd game, you'd like to win this series and finish it off by winning game 3. It's always nice to win a series, whether it's at home or on the road, so this is a big one for this ball club.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. And we'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. Drops one down here, and they'll try to beat it out. Only play to first, so the sacrifice works that time.
Batting third, the first baseman,
Josh Fuentes to the plate now. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Now here's the first offering.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you. Hey, that's a nice take by the batter right there, but that's a non-competitive off-speed pitch. Got to do better to at least entice a swing.
Daza stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. The relay throw, and he is in there with an RBI triple.
Well, there's one way to get our first run of the game across. Good hustle there on an RBI triple, and they're in good shape to possibly make it 2-0 with another base hit here.
The batter will be Sam Hilliard. Down the first baseline. Fielded cleanly by Hosmer. Only play is going to be to first, so score it as an RBI ground out as the lead moves to 2-0 now.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
And the pitch. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Ready to deliver the 1-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Grisham makes the catch to end the inning. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Second inning upcoming here in Denver. Rockies lead this one 2-0. First baseman Eric Hosmer is in. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. Comes in with 6 hits in 25 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Now here's the pitch. Grounded up the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Now here it comes. Oh, that grounder got him. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. One away now. And with that play over now, time to check and see if our man is all right. You can really see him favoring that leg. And that is his plant leg, which is always a concern. But from the way he's acting out there, I think it looks like he's going to be okay to try and continue. So here's Will Myers, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First pitch on its way. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Batting seventh.
Now it'll be Austin Nola as he enters this one with an absurdly high batting average. Definitely one of the most dangerous hitters in the league these days. Pitch on the way. 2 out, nobody on. On the screws to shortstop, but caught to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They trail things here 2-0. Bottom of the inning now, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Brendan Rodgers.
I'm interested to see how focused their ABs will be playing with this lead. I think this needs to be a little bit of a smell blood inning. Keep the fire rolling. I know it's early, but keep the pressure going. Swinging the bat's nice.
Myers is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1.
Batting seventh, the catcher, number 3.
So now here is number 3. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1.
Oh, that's okay.
1 out, nobody on. Pulled toward right center field. Myers is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Batting 8.
So the bases are empty here with 2 gone. And next to bat, it'll be Chris Owings. Here's the first pitch to him. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey, I got to really commend this pitcher right here. Was able to regroup in between innings. Something happened in the dugout because he's on point coming out for the second.
Now the pitch. Sharp ground ball toward the hole. And that's through for a hit. So at the very least, that 2-out base hit will prevent the pitcher spot from leading off the next inning.
Hey, they always say hitting in the 8-hole in the National League is one of the toughest jobs to do because you're hitting in front of the pitcher. Not necessarily going to get pitched like an 8-hole hitter. You want to get out of that spot? Guess what? Newsflash. Be better. Because basically every other hitter in the lineup is hitting in front of you except the pitcher.
Nola has got it, and the side is retired. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Rockies 2 and the Padres nothing. In to hit will be Trent Grisham. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Got him to go up the ladder there for strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Hit hard on the ground towards second, and the Friars are into the hit column.
Hey, right here, anytime the leadoff hitter gets on in front of the pitcher, it puts the defense on notice. You're going to see the third baseman creeping in. You're going to see the first baseman crashing, trying to get that out at second base. But if not, make sure of one.
At the plate, Dinelson Lamet. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. To second for one. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Now to the plate, Tommy Pham. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's set. Here it comes as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Now at the plate here is Tucupita Marcano. Worked a walk in his first plate appearance. From the belt, the pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Beggars can't be choosers right there. We love those lawn darts. Doesn't matter how they come. Jammed off the end of the bat, doesn't matter.
Up next is Fernando Tatis Jr. as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
Now the 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here. As a pitcher, you have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Padres shortstop ahead with a 3-ball 1-strike count.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Rogers has a play. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Padres leave a pair. They're down 2-0. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Jonathan Daza. First pitch on its way. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there, it's strike one. Slider swung on and grounded towards short. Fielded cleanly, and a close play at first, but a great stretch that time as they get him by a step for out number one. Now into the box, Garrett Hampson. He did his job and laid down the successful sac bunt in his first appearance. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
The first baseman, number 8.
Next to hit, Josh Fuentes. First delivery to him. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. fastball, and he's got to duck away for dear life there.
Well, that'll wake everyone up. Anytime you buzz the tower like that, there's reason for people to start getting a little bit edgy.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
Hey.
A bouncer to the left side. Right to him. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado, but they hold a 2-0 lead. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in Manny Machado.
Third baseman, number 13, Manny Machado.
Now the first pitch. Here's a shot to left field and deep. Into the bleachers and gone. It's a solo home run off the bat of Manny Machado. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Padres are on the board. It's now 2-1.
Well, if I was the manager, I would tell my pitchers to work around this guy. I mean, he's hit 3 home runs against them in this series. What more do they need to see? 4, 5? Jeez, enough is enough.
Eric Hosmer to the plate now.
The first baseman, Eric.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Hilliard has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Into the box, Will Myers. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First offering on its way. Lined hard to center field. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit. And this one will bounce into the wall. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
That'll bring up Austin Nola. Back up the middle, and that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. And not in time as the run scores.
Up next,
and time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. To the plate now, Trent Grisham. Hot shot down the line, and that'll get by and on through towards the wall. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Now batting.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Into the box now, Dinelson Lamet. Bunt still on here with 1 away as he puts this one down. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
So now to the plate, Tommy Pham. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Right fielder is on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So 3 runs on 4 hits, no errors, and a man left on. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. The Padres on top, 3-2. So So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Sam Hilliard. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the first pitch. And that's inside off the plate with the fastball. It's 1-1. Hit in the air to shallow center. Grisham comes on now, and he has it 1 down. Here's Ryan McMahon now. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now here it comes. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I'd like to see this lineup start working the count a little bit more and drive up this pitcher's pitch count.
And he'll look at a fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. And he'll lay off a fastball up in the zone here, and that brings it to 2-1 now.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Lifted the other way down the left field line. Pham is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. Brendan Rodgers bats next. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Swing and a high fly ball out to left field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Rockies. Still a 3-2 ball game. At the plate now is Tucupita Marcano. And Dan, I'm sure the starter on the mound would like to hit the rewind button on that last inning.
Oh, no doubt about that, Mac. That was a really rocky frame, but clearly not enough to chase him from this game. We'll see if he's still shaking a bit or if he's able to put this behind him.
Here's the pitch. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that's in there. Base hit. With that, the inning opens with the Padres getting their leadoff man on base.
Now batting, shortstop, Fernando Tatis Jr.
And that'll bring up Fernando Tatis Jr. as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Oh, 1, here it comes. Goodness, 0-2 now.
Good speed at first and good speed with the guy at the dish. Going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, got to get rid of it quick.
Runners off for second. Pitch inside. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down.
Wow, that's a big-time throw right there. And it's a tall task to throw him out stealing a bag. But he got rid of it quickly, and it was a good job down there applying the quick tag. They'll have to feel good about that.
Fifth inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Lifted down the line in left. Hilliard is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in now for San Diego, Manny Machado blasted a solo homer last time up.
Yeah, and he wasn't fooled at all by the changeup last time. Kept his hands back and absolutely destroyed that ball. So I got to think he's not going to see a changeup in this scenario right here.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing and a hot shot toward third. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And now it'll kick around in the corner. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone. But baseball's a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
No question, he's swinging the bat very well of late. And when that's the case, you can't wait to get in the batter's box. Definitely the case in this game. That's his second base knock. This one for extra bases.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Into the box, Eric Hosmer, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ball game so far. Hit hard on the ground to third. McMahon fields it cleanly, and nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. One left for San Diego. They're up 3-2. So now into the box is number 3. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
As he'll get a slider up that time, but he swings through it for the first strike. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. And there's one away. So one out and nobody aboard. And next to bat, it'll be Chris Owings. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2. Charlie Blackmon will pinch hit here with 2 outs and the bases empty. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. The windup and the 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Hit sharply on the ground, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a nice job there to fight off an 0-2 pitch and keep the inning alive for at least one more batter. The tag, and they'll get him at second, and with that, the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're down 3-2. Julian Fernandez takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 85, Julian Fernandez.
All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Will Myers.
The right fielder, Will.
Now here's the pitch. Hit on the ground to short. Rogers scoops it up. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first.
Tough play right there, but slight trouble getting rid of it made all the difference. He's going to tell you after this ball game, he should have made that play.
In now, Austin Nola, as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. There's Owings to make the play, and that's the first out. So a runner at first now with one away, and that brings up Trent Grisham. From the stretch. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. Now a right-hander has started to get loose in the Colorado bullpen. Throw over to first, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That and it was real quick, too.
The 0-1. And, oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two. 3-2's our score here in inning number 6. Fouled off. Two quick strikes, and now the 0-2. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. McMahon will put this one away, and the side is retired. Nothing doing there for the Friars, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Jonathan Daza, 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is.
0-1.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. So with one away now, let's quickly give you a look at the standings in the National League West entering play today as you see where these two teams sit in relation to one another. Stepping in next, Garrett Hampson. And now the first pitch. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 2 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. Grisham is there, 2 gone. So this has been another fine outing for him this afternoon as we check out the league leaders in ERA. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. So next to bat will be Josh Fuentes. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. And now a pitch on the way. Hit in the air down the right field line. After it is Myers, but he can't make the play as it finds the outfield grass. The relay, the tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up. The Padres lead it 3-2. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Dinelson Lamet.
Dinelson Lamet.
First pitch of the AB on its way. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2-0 now. Pitch on the way.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Center fielder on the run, but he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into second as he kicks off the seventh with a leadoff double.
The left fielder.
When you've got the pitcher leading off an inning, you have to feel pretty confident about getting the first out without much problems. But the pitcher with a bat in his hands had other ideas, put some solid wood on it, and found himself on second with the leadoff double.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Tommy Pham. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Now the first pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
Hey, this has the makings of being a pretty big inning, D-Row. Leadoff double, now a base hit, and all of a sudden we're looking at first and third.
Yeah, sometimes you wake up, you just get smacked in the mouth right here. He's going to have to start executing pitches. He cannot leave a ball over the heart of the plate right here. He's going to have damage on his hands.
From the stretch, Tucupita Marcano is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one.
Somebody's getting frustrated. He's not used to getting hit around like this.
The 1-0. Fly ball out to right field. Long run for the right fielder. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And this throw gets away from him.
Hey, every pitcher likes to have some runs scored for him, particularly when you're throwing as well as he is tonight, and he gets another insurance run on top of it.
So a runner at first now with one away, and up steps the big bat of Fernando Tatis Jr. From the belt, the pitch. Ground ball left side. And that's through for his first base hit in this one.
Now batting, third baseman, Manny.
Michael Givens takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are two on with only one away.
Number 60, Michael Givens.
Manny Machado will stride in again, and you can bet he'd love to do again what he did back in the fourth. A solo home run here that's been the only long ball of the game so far. First pitch on the way. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Daza is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. And he'll make it up safely to third, so they're at the corners now with 2 men out. Big spot here. Runners at the corners, 2 gone. And standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. Now a throw over, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. 4 runs, 12 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Swing and a liner. Daza gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. Friars forced to settle for just the one. Stretch time coming up here in Denver. Padres lead it 4-2. Last half of the 7th here, and standing in the outfielder, Sam Hilliard.
The left fielder, Sam
First offering.
Hilliard.
In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
And he'll have himself a leadoff single as this is through into left.
Boy, not the way you'd like to draw up an 0-2 pitch, Nero, but from a hitter's perspective, a pretty good job of staying alive 0-2.
Yeah, and he did an excellent job on the offensive side. Not to let the AB get away from him. I know he was down 0-2, but he bowled his neck and he stayed in there.
Ryan McMahon is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. Here's ball 1 now to the Rockies' 3rd baseman. It's 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And that's into the corner, a foul ball in right. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
And it's late in his afternoon of work, and the longer this at bat goes, the better chance of him making a mistake. But as a guy starts to tire, they're more likely to lead the ball up. But man, he's been good so far.
Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
Man, the batter's eyes lit up right there. A hanger just a little bit out in front.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And they've really got something going here. Runners at 2nd and 3rd to start the inning.
Well, they've been struggling at the dish all game long, so stringing 2 hits back-to-back, one of them for extras, is a sign that they've got some life in them. We'll see if they can cash in here.
At the plate now, Brendan Rodgers as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Grisham has it, and I'd be surprised if they send the runner. A tag, and he's out at the plate. A double play. And never much of a chance to even think about scoring there. What a big second out.
I absolutely love the fundamentals and footwork of the outfielder right there. He got set up underneath that baseball perfectly, got good momentum going towards home, and delivered an absolute laser to the dish.
At the plate, number 3. And this is lined hard to deep left. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Rockies strand 1. They trail it here 4-2. Here's Will Myers. He'll start us off in the 8th.
Leading off to San Diego, the right fielder, Will Myers.
First delivery to him as he'll take a look at ball 1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here comes the 1-0.
2-2.
Grounded slowly to the left side. Rogers brings it in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. So one man gone for the Friars in their half of the 8th, and that brings up Austin Nola. From the stretch. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. The pitch. Popped him up. McMahon has room in foul territory, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Into the box now, Trent Grisham. As with 2 away, he'll swing and miss at a first pitch fastball for strike 1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 10 for him on the year. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game. What a blast that was. So here it is again, accompanied by Show Track. Great exit velocity, and the projected distance comes back at over 470 feet. An impressive thing to watch when it happened, and even more impressive to quantify with the numbers. Brian O'Grady will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Pinch hitting for the Padres, number 24, Brian O'Grady.
He's set, and the pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner, it's ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Bullet back up the middle. And Owings will make the play there to retire the side. But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th. It's now 5-2 San Diego. Pierce Johnson is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 36, Pierce Johnson.
Stepping up is Chris Owings. He grounded out last time up.
The center fielder,
ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Popped up. Hosmer moving to his left. 1 away. So his day over now as you get a look at the pitching line for the San Diego starter. And he'll be very happy with how the day went.
Matty V, really a solid performance. 7 strong innings pitched, in line for the win. Needs some help for the bullpen to close this one out.
Raimel Tapia steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. Here's the first pitch to him. As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Johnson has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. Swing, and he launches this one to deep left field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Jonathan Daza. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
First pitch of the AB now.
0-1.
The 1-0 home.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
The 1-1 home. A swing and a ground ball to third. Machado has it. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We've played 8 full. The Padres on top, 5-2. Daniel Bard enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. And now in the box, Tommy Pham. These two have not faced each other at the major league level. Now here's the pitch. Ready with the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Now batting.
Next to the plate for the Padres, Tucupita Marcano notched an RBI on the sac fly in his previous turn at the plate. And now the first pitch. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Set to deliver the 0-1. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Owings is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Next to stand in is Fernando Tatis Jr. Lifetime versus this arm. Small sample, a perfect 1-for-1. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 2 out, nobody on. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And bye-bye, that one's gone into the bleachers. So a solo shot down the line in left, number 14 on the season, as they open it up to 6-2 now.
Well, you've got to love seeing a team that's never satisfied. They were up, but they've extended the lead to an even more comfortable 4-run margin. Going to be tough to come back from this one.
Now batting, third baseman, Manny.
Here's Manny Machado now. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And it's out of here. Back-to-back two-out home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game. And the lead is now 7-2. The long ball is playing in this one. That was the fourth blast of the game so far for this lineup. Dan, Dero, what are your thoughts on what they're doing as a team so far?
Dero, I don't know what you think, but this is one of those cases where I think the hitters right now, they must be seeing beach balls up there right now with 4 bombs already in this one.
Yeah, this lineup from top to bottom has power just oozing out of it, and this guy's missing over the heart of the plate. That's what happens.
Scott Oberg takes over now with 2 gone here in the top of inning number 9.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Standing in now, Eric Hosmer, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. That evens it up 1-1. A ball and a strike to count to Hosmer. Popped him up. Rogers shading to his right. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 2, 3, and 4 set to kick off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Friars 7 and the Rockies 2. Craig Stammen, a 6-foot 2-inch right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. And now, Garrett Hampson, lifetime versus Craig Stammen. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Late square, and this is popped up. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
The first baseman, number 8, Josh Fuentes.
Into the box, Josh Fuentes. Fly ball heading for the alley. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. The relay throw on to third, but he's in safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Wow, we really got to see some elite speed burning around the base paths on that play. He came all the way around to score rather easily, and that top speed on show track makes me think we should start saying he's in scoring position when he's at first base. To the plate now, Sam Hilliard, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Fuentes, the runner at third with no outs. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. And this is going to get down. Extra bases, and they're starting to make some inroads here.
Never say never in this game, folks. It's late and the clock is ticking, but that RBI double might start making believers out of the entire dugout. We'll see if they can build on it and maybe get back into this thing.
In now, Ryan McMahon. Chopped to the right side. Should get the runner to third. And that's the first out.
The batter, number
Up next,
7.
Brendan Rodgers,
Shortstop.
though they might pitch around him here with a couple of bases empty. First offering, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Still only one out in the inning. Grounded down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Hit to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
2 runs already home, and now you can make it 3. Good job right there of keeping it simple and putting the ball in play.
So here is number 3, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Now a hard liner toward short, and he'll put this one away, and with that the ball game is over.
This was a fun game to watch all the way around. There was lots of action, 12 total runs scored on the board, and a pretty close finish to boot.
7-5 how today's comes to an end. The Padres get the win on the heels of 4 home runs. Dinelson Lamet earned his 5th win of the year. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Man, on first, on second, on third. I'ma have to clean it up. I done went yard, they ball gone. Now alien beamed it up. Man, contract, they want me back. I'ma have to green it up like Ben Way Wall. Really feel fine. Worry about y'all, it's just my time.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious San Diego Padres: 7 runs on 15 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rockies, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 2 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 30 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.